Hey, we're back today with another 10x showcase. This time for the Skirmisher. Not your usual power unit. Here we're skipping a bit of the early game. We might skip some more since it's a fairly long game. We'll see. Now, let's take a look at the teams. Up top, we're having the Berbers, the Sicilian, the Mayan, and finally the Viking. In terms of team bonuses, Sicilian and Viking do go well together. The Viking buffing the Sergeant's HP. Berber do provide faster villager, which is always nice. And the Mayan have free archer and a decent economy to start with. And so far we're seeing the orange player making use of that Berber movement speed to take control of the middle. Interesting, we're having a small early rush. While they do that, let's look at the team at the bottom. We're having Vietnamese, Aztec, Bohemians, and Dravidians. That's our skirmisher team for today. Aztec, Vietnamese, and Dravidian all buff each other for their skirmisher. And the Bohemian don't really have a synergy with them, but they have a decent late game. So that can come in and play if they manage to hold. So here, let's take back a look. Orange with his push, blue managing to wall, luckily. But they are pushing with dungeons, so they won't be able to get another layer up. So we'll see how that plays out. Oh, looking here, the Berber is coming in as well. They can bring, Berber also bring some free stable unit, so anything from knight to camel is free with them, so we might see that. Here, yellow with the castle to Elb. And here you can see, finally, some skirmisher are showing up. They attack very fast, that's a Dravidian bonus. Should be around 250% extra attack speed. So fairly strong. Protected behind those walls, they are perfectly good. They don't do a lot of damage at this point, but later on, eventually the Aztec could get his unique tech to buff the damage of the skirmisher in its range. So I believe it's 10 range, 10 damage, which is fairly good. Oh, here blue deleted his wall. I guess they are confident in being able to push that back. We'll see if it pays out. And aside from that, the Vietnamese also buff the skirmisher with the Imperial Skirmisher, giving it fairly good stat. Now here, purple coming in with the Camel Rider. They are free, so the stable is just full of them. You can see at the top here the amount of unit queued. So for now, this blue team seems to have been able to hold the line. Well, as I say that, the camel are coming in. A bit awkward. But they're not extremely strong, they're just free. They should be able to hold that. Here, yellow with the gate to plug the gap. So far, they seem to have been able to stop this push, which is nice. But the issue here is that Sergeant with the elite upgrade become extremely strong, and with the Viking they should have, I'm not sure, we'll see later, probably 400, 500 HP, become a pretty beast unit. Oh, here you go. They finally got one of the upgrade for the skirmisher, doing 15 piece damage. Should end the range, that's from the Aztec, right? Now can easily take care of what's annoying them on the front line. Here we skip a bit forward. They finally got their elite sergeants, and I think the skirmisher kept the gate open, so now they are just a small detachment just inside. Bit annoying, They should be able to hold this. Elite Sergeant, as you can see now, 525 HP with the Viking bonus. Ton of damage, ton of armor, just a fairly good unit overall. And now they've been pushed back a little, and now with their elite upgrade, they are reasserting the control over that middle area. I don't think the gate and walls will last too long with this army coming in. You can see the free camel as well. I think there's some berserk in the back, yes. And now just pushing with castle. Sicilian do have a lot of stone to start with, so it's fairly easy for them to just build a ton of castle. Now the line seems to be broken, or almost. A lot of sergeant just inside. Fairly tough place to be at for our Blues team. But the building are doing a good job, at least at the bottom, of delaying. But at the top, the sergeant are in. I wonder if they'll go after the economy. And now I've been building a castle in their base, but oh, Skirmisher? Oh, they finally got the Imperial Skirmisher, that's why they do so much damage now. If you take a look, 27 pierce damage. Okay armor, the range doesn't change, so I believe the Imperial Skirmisher, I can put the stat on screen if I find them, should give +1 damage, so that'd be +10 in 10x, as well as some extra HP and bonus damage. So here, the Skirmisher, with their full bonus, very powerful. Oh, and I guess a bonus I forgot to mention, they do have a lot of HP as well. That's the Vietnamese that can buff Archer and Skirmisher HP. But will it be enough? The camel are in the economy. The front is broken. We have yellow in the back here, trying to build some archery range. Blue finally showing up with some Jaguar Warrior. Pretty big unit, a lot of damage, but they need to make it in. They're fighting right here. I mean, pretty close call. Oh, finally. The Bohemian. He didn't just make Skirmisher. He's finally showing up with some oof nice. That can turn the battle. With some good shots. Right there. Oh, you can see all that pack just dying. Sergeants can take some shots though. They're a fairly beefy unit. But will they manage to hold? A front have broken, but there's a second layer. There's more and more oof nice on the field. I targeted the farm by accident there. There you go, the oof nice. I think yeah, he has 12. That's a decent amount. Top is holding just fine. They're under a lot of pressure still, but those oof knives should be able to take care of a lot of these units. They just need to not die, they are fairly expensive. Oh, here yellow deleting some of the building. I decided to take care of those castles. This should finally be able to stop the push. I think they have run out of gas. Finally. The sergeant just chasing the oof knives, but they have no chance. Bohemian do increase the speed of gunpowder unit by a decent amount, and like all those clumped unit will just evaporate once the oof knives shoot in there. Bohemian do have a great late game if they can manage to get their oof knives going. Oh yeah, they're just falling apart. And I think they got this in the bag now. A bit of back and forth in this game. They managed to push in, push back. They broke through. I think they almost, the top team almost managed to break them. A bit more, it would have been fine. But a Skirmisher holding long enough for the more powerful unit, like the Jaguar Warrior and the Oof Knights, to finally show up and most likely win them the game. I think when I saw the replay, this was a 1 hour long game, so I think we'll just see a slow push by Blue's team, the Skirmisher team, and we'll just let it play. Thank you for watching.